seen anything play.
You just 4-piece them off? Oh, my fault, guys.
You good?
Hey y'all, it's RP Grind TV, here to break down game tape that won't be that hard to achieve for a casual player. For me, P1 in Hacienda is rounding up guns and picking people off to get a quick kill streak, or at the very least keep it open for my SMGs to soak up some heal time. Right here, I plan on playing life and being annoying so I can alert other players where the shooting is coming from, so at least one of us gets a kill. So right here I didn't get the kill, but rather than waste my bullets or let enemies know I'm there because I already shot my gun multiple times, I throw a grenade to scare the team to stay down. I reload and I wrap around to shoot them off from behind, and I take notes of any kills I see along the way. As you can see here, I shoot 1, 2, and now I know that 3 are down. They haven't respawned yet, so there's 1 that's left unaccounted for. My goal is to reestablish spawns and run to the other side. My teammate took him down, so as he's going in there, my job now is to remember that there was 1 that was dead when I was on the other side. So now I know that if he's not coming from bottom U, he's probably going to be coming from the other side of the window, bottom secret, or stairs. He came from stairs, I took him out. Now I gotta find the other 2 people that I took out earlier, originally, get my extra 2 kills, get that free gun, and then wait for them patiently for about 2 to 3 seconds. There's 1, 2, and now I run with my fresh gun of ammo. Right here, instead of clogging a small lane and making ourselves an easy target, I stay back where people likely won't see me and cut the lane off. Once I do that, I can see that the guy in spawn is pushing forward, and I got to get him off point. Once I get that, we now have established P2. With the quick shot in the back, I see that that wasn't exactly the case, but then I see that my partner had my back. So this is where P2 falls apart. The guy decided to abandon spawn and push towards lobby. Instead, I could have just got lobby since the other guy had rock and we could have kept spawn that way. Unfortunately, he passed and possibly lost spawns, so I had to get ready and think about my kill streak and wait for him to push through the middle door, like most people do. Unfortunately, he didn't push through the front door, so I knew that they were going to push from the back. And what I should have done was, instead of challenging here, I should have ran to the corner till I got my kill streak. When you solo queue, sometimes you're kind of confused at why your team is doing certain decisions, and you're still trying to study them and find out what's your best approach. So for me, I just felt like maybe I was just a better player in the lobby, so I could just take down people. But I also got to remember I'm going against 2 technical diamonds, so it's not just 2 goals I'm going against. So I lost a couple of fights that I should have won if I had just been a little bit more mentally clear from the mistakes that my teammates did. Now, speaking of mentally clear, right here, I pick up a gun that has no ammo, and then I just lose. It's just kind of hilarious and unfortunate. What you don't want to do is have your teammates make a mistake, and then you make a mistake, and then spiral under many mistakes. So right here, I try to see if I can cut off anyone that might have been left behind. Nobody was. So I'm just looking at the radar. See, there's like about 3 or 4 people inside, and I was about right. So right here, rather than kill this guy or take risk of dying, I go and reload, throw a grenade, since I know he's at risk of dying, and possibly kill him. I see that my other 3 are coming. I let them take over the work, and rather than jump in immediately, I go ahead and kind of wait to the side and see if I can gather some more information. Now right here, I know the game is close, so I just stay in a certain corner so that I can just stay contested and hope that I can get some kills, or at the very least, stop some time so that way my other people can set up. Since I spawned during transition, I see my teammate hold the lane down, and I run opposite side to see if I can cut anyone else to obtain intel. I don't, but at least I can go ahead and help them establish some extra grounds on the side by getting the long shot since I'm the AR. A good rule of thumb is to have a trophy system up 15 seconds into the hard point. The reason being is because if you have 3 down within 15 seconds, that means you're probably going to have 3 to 6 grenades coming at you at minimum within the next 5 seconds. Here is a perfect example of what not to do. Since I cleared the middle and one on the side, and I couldn't clearly tell where everyone was at the time, I should have went mid and waited for a fire to shoot and then act accordingly. Right here, I know that they're already coming from Lambo because I landed on that side. So I throw a quick grenade in case somebody is kind of sliding from that couch. Hopefully I get them. If I didn't, that's fine. At least now I can get some intel and alert people where they're at, which is mid-door. Have my SMGs over there while I get the long spot again. Since the transition from P4 to P1 isn't that bad, I really just gotta stock up on some guns. And as I'm stocking up, I see that somebody contested it, so I know they're behind me, and I quickly get that kill. Honestly, if there was a spawn that close, what that person could have done was just not contest it, since there was only a second left, come behind me and take me out, and then take out anybody that was at P1 already. Right here, I can keep shooting at the people at the bottom U and top right, since we have P2 spawns established. What this means that when I die, I will spawn at well, stairs, or Lambo, depending where the enemies are. So this is an example right here to show you exactly where I landed, which is Lambo. So now that I'm here, I'm reading the radar at the top left and seeing where my people are. Since they're at the top right and the right side, I know that they're going to be coming bottom U or left side, right? So now I got to get ready for that. Right here, I look towards the middle very quick and then I slide. Now you don't want to slide if you're playing against Crimsons or above right there. But since I kind of let my guard down, I was just kind of like out of it. I didn't even realize this guy right here was right next to me. But anyway, after I kill those two people, my job is to now look to the right. Now right here, it's okay that I didn't play life when I was up there because it took me to the next spawn. And all I had to do then was just watch door and see that they already had the back spawn and rock. But then I died, so obviously they didn't have rock, and I can't keep trusting my teammates when I'm playing with at least 2 golds. A common mistake I see people do here is they slide in trying to kill the enemy. You just want to kind of just shoot and stay still. And then you get a clear shot without having to worry about the delay of your gun going up. And you can get behind the car and shoot. But see, now that I died here, again, it's important to watch the kill cam. I see my guy in lobby, but I spawned out. Since I know he's in lobby, I'm trying not to worry about lobby. I'm just going to go around and then approach the car and try and shoot people that are approaching the car. Again, I use the car for a little bit of cover, and then I try and get a different angle, and then I reload. Again, right here, try not to sweat the death so much. Just go ahead and try and waste time, so that way they can spawn you out and leave one way back there. Then it kind of pushes you to the ability to have a 4 versus 3, and then you can kind of see where your people are because they're already over there. In the field, it's 2 versus 3. 2 blue dots in front, and since there's a blue dot on the right, he's probably trying to cut off the lane on the guy on the I left at P2. With this death, it's 2 versus 2, then they switch kills with 1 red standing for me to kill. This is probably when you hear a teammate scream, "He's weak, 1 shot," and for all we know he's full power, but we know we are only expecting 1 left, so we charge and continue to look forward since they died as I was in the back. It means I have to watch the shed and not have to worry about my right until it's contested, or it takes longer than 4 seconds, in which case then I have to go and walk towards middle, or like to see if they're creeping towards the stairs. But right here, I see my people in the shed and 1 behind. That means I know they're spawning opposite of me, so they can hit me head on from the top plat or the middle like I was thinking earlier. Here, you have to trust COD timing and just start hitting 2 or 3 angles. So right there I hit 1 angle, next is going to be coming from the middle, like I said earlier, and then from here on, maybe they're going to peek over and jump a couple of times. I honestly didn't see him slide so quick that I died. Again, use the kill cam a little bit to see that he was running towards the middle. Right here, you can make a decision. You can go challenge it and become platinum or lower, maybe even diamond or lower, or you can go to the next one and rotate. I probably should have rotated earlier, to be honest with you, but it's fine. We're here. We're here before it even started. Right here, since I know he's coming boat, then I'm trying to look at middle or Lambo. So as I knock this guy down, I try and make sure that I keep door and Lambo at all times and get some good kills off. Since I start seeing my people go to Lambo, spawn there, and I have to go here. The issue is I haven't put a trophy up, and that's what really hurt me in this one, which I said earlier that I should have it done within the first 15 seconds, but because my people didn't rotate as fast as I'd like, and that's what ended up leaving me messed up right there. Right here, 2 people died, so I know that I'm expecting 2 people at boat. I kill 1, and I'm looking for the other, but he's not coming out. So I don't want to spawn people to the other side, so I quickly run to this side. I see that he stayed behind the pool, and I wanted to see if I can kill him, but I couldn't. I should have stayed behind rocks so I can kill the people sliding in and keep my life. But at the end of the day, again, it doesn't matter because I spawned out. Now, since I spawned where I'm going, I know that there's going to be people going down winery or top of winery. So I can quickly aim for that, getting ready for it. Shooting them first, letting my guy take them on as well. Throwing some grenades, just like I said earlier, distracting, going around and doing my usual thing that I did right in the beginning. And now you can kind of know how to get an idea of how to play Hacienda. The script can change from time to time. Obviously, I jumped in, and right away I immediately died because I have an AR. I'm not an SMG on this particular map at that very moment. But I can still play AR effectively here, like I did earlier. And just go ahead and get some angles. Like I said, 2 or 3 angles. There's 1, 2, and 3. And they're right there. I died because I don't have my SMG out. But it's okay that I died there because, again, I know that we have P2 spawns. Again, with this specific team, P2 has been a disaster almost every single time. But I can't really trust them to take over the top of the car. So I still stay playing my same role and trying to get these guys to keep them coming in. So here's a cool off-script trick. I see my guy blocking spawns, and as I run toward it, I see he gets the kill. Since the spawn will put them opposite of where people are, if I was that guy, I now know that they're probably going to be at rock. So if they're at rock, and he's still holding it down, then I can make a quick U-turn and get them at rock. Check this out. Got my 2. Now since I'm there, unfortunately I pushed him to that side if that guy parking lot dies. But it's okay because now I know where they're at. Ladies and gents, this is my tutorial for spawns on Hacienda via hardpoint. When making tutorial videos, I try not to play too well because if the casual can't replicate it or learn it, then I feel like it's useless. I hope this video helps you understand spawns and Call of Duty in general, but at least at a platinum or diamond level. Let me know what you like or didn't like in the comments below so I can make my future videos better. Have a good one.